SmackDown versus Brendan SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah, here goes the pay was S tier. It was S tier. Yeah, I played it. Yes, it was the movement. Oh, what about SmackDown? Just bring it. Nah, okay. SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Nah, SmackDown versus Raw. Nah, 2006 was 10. Yes, it's a lot. You gotta look at it. Let's look at that, Raw. SmackDown versus Raw.
Thursday Night Football on Prime.
It's on.
This week, it's a California showdown as San Francisco meets Los Angeles. Stream Thursday Night Football 49ers, Rams at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
Animations getting wrestling game on Sony's PlayStation console. Many would say it wouldn't get any better on the PS1 after SmackDown 2 hit the shelves, and finally, after it was still pretty enjoyable, especially in multiplayer. After WWF Warzone and Attitude, Grapple fans were just happy to get a WWF game that played different, and this, combined with the World Wrestling Federation's success from a television standpoint during the game's release, ensured that WWF SmackDown would be a hot-selling release. Ukes and publisher THQ wasted no time in getting the sequel out the door. As mentioned, SmackDown 2 looked and played a lot like its predecessor, and Ukes clearly didn't spend a whole lot of time updating the game engine either. But what fans got here was even more features and modes jam-packed onto a single disc, and for many, SmackDown 2 quickly became the essential wrestling game on Sony's PlayStation console. Many would say it
Oh, they had a damn reckoning?
the selection. Here's some footage of the gameplay then, and you can see that in terms of graphics, it's a big upgrade from WrestleMania 19. I think the WWE games on GameCube are a great way to look at how some third-party developers got better with experience. When you compare WrestleMania 18 to Day of Reckoning 2, you would swear the games were running on different hardware. Anyway, the was in this area. The use of the timed special forces you to check your surroundings. The Day of Reckoning play our ladder and sale matches. Here to give challenge mode where strangely you would do battle away from a wrestling ring in order to ruin the WrestleMania 19 pay-per-view, but Day of Reckoning finally let GameCube fans enjoy a WWE story that had all the twists and turns that were normally reserved for the PS2. The Day of Reckoning story mode centers around wrestler. Let's use Reptile here, and the story is all about your journey towards either the World Heavyweight Championship or part of. In the final addition to this, shines for me is in the ring. I find the gameplay to be
There's
extremely
reckoning. I ain't gonna lie, it
enjoyable,
takes the
and as
time,
mentioned
bro.
earlier, I do enjoy setting up multi-man bouts and settling in for long matchups. Fans who came from WrestleMania 18 and 19 would have seen Day of Reckoning as a massive upgrade, and while the jump in graphics is noticeable enough, it's the upgrades that's going on under the surface that helps make things as
Day of Reckoning, bro. This one? 06, right? It's 07. 07? Yeah. 07. Oh, 07. I ain't gonna lie.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. This is Paraphraser.
Oh. Hold on, this is the gameplay, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh, remember the use, bro. Damn. So what you prefer? You prefer WWE Games or you really prefer this one? That one. THQ. Nah, THQ was a vibe, bro. Oh yeah. Oh my god, bro. I used to play this shit every. We played it, but tag team, triple threat, I get that to my PC if I wanted to. I get that back on. Which I might get back on. Sure. I still haven't control it. Now, this is the game, right? This is the game. This is the game, bro. This is the game. Trevor Murdoch, Great Khali, the Boogeyman, Super Crazy, Snitsky, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Psycho, Mick Foley, Matt Hardy. Oh, this one was Matt Hardy and Jeff, Lance Kurt, Kurt Angle, Kid Cash, Ken Kennedy. They had everybody. Johnny Nitro, Joey Mercury. I forgot about him. Hardcore Holly. I forgot about him. Finlay, Edge, Davari, Chris Masters, Chavo. Nah, bro. Oh my god, bro. Taz, and then they had Taz. Damn. Jerry Lawler, Dusty Rhodes, Dude Love, Bret Hart, Bam Bam Bigelow, William Regal, Wheel, Viscera. Yeah, that was damn, that's lit. Versus oh, they doing a finish four, a lot of match. They had, oh my god, they had Raw Velocity. Nah, SmackDown, yeah, SmackDown. Yeah, that's crazy. That's S tier. That's S tier, bro. That gotta be S tier. You can't tell me it's not S tier. That's crazy. Nah. Then you can have, yeah.
Good evening, and welcome to SmackDown. Coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta is fired up tonight, Cole. No doubt about it, baby. And I'm just as pumped up as the sellout crowd.
With good reason, Taz. You and I both know what's coming. And these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I didn't really have
Never claimed to be
I ain't gonna lie, I used to
completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to.
We've seen this before.
Why is he risking everything?
Nah, I gotta give that. I gotta give that. That gotta be S tier, bro. 2000. That's S tier, bro. Make sure when you put it, you say that you didn't play them. Yeah. Here comes the pain. You didn't play Here Comes the Pain. You didn't play all of it. These two I played. I like these two I played, but yeah. I don't know how you played it without me buying it because those were the ones that I was SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Was it? Is that? Nah. I played. Nah, ECW. I went back and played this. Yeah, it was cool though. It was cool. But I went back and played it though. I ain't gonna lie. It was decent. EC mode. They had Great Khali. Wait, was it? Yeah, that was the one that had Great Khali. I actually have the.
Alright.
On my 360, I have this game. I have my 360.
Fuck. Raw as well. We don't want to win with that. Come on now. Oh. Alright. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Let's do it. Swanton! Swanton bomb! Whoop. Boom! Yeah! That's it. That's it. That's finito. Yep. Your boy. Your boy. That was a little bit easy. So I will probably... excuse me. Increase the difficulty.
Raw 2. Nah, Raw 2 was lit, bro. Raw 2. They got 1 and 2. Alright, I put the Raw. Ooh. Yeah, I played Raw 2.
Since I owned it all those years ago, nearly 20 years ago. And after playing the first Raw game a few weeks back, I was expecting this to be bad. I was totally wrong. Raw 2 may look a little familiar and it may run on the same engine, but really, it makes its predecessor look like a demo. The developers done an incredible job of tidying up their mess and presenting a much more complete game, but we'll talk about all that in today. The fact that you could
Like, nah, yeah, Raw 2, yeah, I got, that's, I gotta, nah, I gotta give that an F. I gotta give that an F, bro. I gotta give these two an F, bro. They got No Mercy. I don't think I ever played, I never played No Mercy. I gotta give that, I gotta give an F because I never played it. Let me give this an E, these two an E, because, and then, actually, I'll give this all of these Fs. Cause the graphics were so bad. I don't understand, like for the older games. This was a really really good game. No Mercy gameplay.
games are something I would have loved too, but I don't know enough about those games to confidently too because
that's an F tier, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. These two actually played. They were decent. Yeah, I played them for sure. You played them recently, or did you play them when you were younger? Actually, I didn't play them. My bad. These two, I played Raw too, on PlayStation. That's about it. The Legends of Wrestling. Legends of Wrestling was. That's like 4 or 5 because it was really good. Legends. Oh no, yeah, it was really good. And then WWE Superstars was great. Bro. Not this one. Actually, not, this one was. Let me see.
You can climb out the top or you can beat the hell out of the cage door. It even has its own health meter. And once you break the door open, you can step outside after a little button mashing. Ladder matches are weird. The belt will lower itself after you do a certain amount of damage to your opponent. I'm guessing they didn't want ladder matches to end in seconds with some.
There's so much stuff you can do.
Better with and that's disappointing because that's the round with the watch character and it's fantastic. Pressing a button calls for the referee to open it up instead, and you can walk out after mashing the X button. The title belt no longer comes down gradually in ladder matches. You can grab the belt whenever you want, although you're still going to have to do significant damage to your opponent. A glitch happened here where Dusty Rhodes got himself stuck in the ladder and he had no idea what to do next. Luckily, he eventually figured it out. Table matches are okay. You gotta whip your opponent onto the table or hope you get lucky with a grapple move just beside the table. There was a bit of glitching going on here too, and yeah, this needs addressed. Showdown Legends of Wrestling got ripped apart for the glitches in the game, and I think the glitches are byproducts of a clear claim trying to use new mechanics and models with their old engine. Showdown needed more time and development when it.
Oh, that was GameCube. I think I played. Hold on, let me see.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Career angle. Below your back grapples, a few ground moves, and the usual top rope in the game itself. You can unlock 19. We have the likes of Rob Zombie playing for Edge's entrance, and we even have Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix during Hulk Hogan's entrance.
Nah, they didn't do Hulk like that. I'll give at least a D. I'll give him a D. I'll give him a D. SmackDown, shut your mouth. Ooh. Hold on, bro. SmackDown, shut your mouth. Oh my god, man. Yeah, facts. SmackDown, shut your mouth. The beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. And then the people are like, ew, bro. Nah, SmackDown, shut your mouth.
I remember walking into a game store and seeing SmackDown Shut Your Mouth for the very first time. Here in the UK, we have a game store too after seeing Vice. New animations for reversals and moves made Shut Your Mouth look incredibly fluid, and I was blown away watching Jericho transition from one move to another while countering his opponent in an almost seamless manner. So I was completely sold from the moment I laid eyes on the game all the way back in 2002. After saving money where I could and getting a little help from relatives, the action while you make your selections. And I feel this is important to point out too, because the menu system in Just Bring It was a little bland and a bit, I don't know, a bit generic. We don't pay-per-view and weekly show feeling different, so the overall presentation for Shut Your Mouth is excellent. In comparison to Just Bring It, it's on a complete different level. Take a look at this side by side and you'll be able to appreciate the graphical upgrade a whole lot better.
This was S-tier, bro.
On surface level, not a lot has changed when it comes to the basic gameplay. You have a strike button. Topping X performs a normal strike, while adding a direction on the D-pad gives a stronger strike or a strike variation. And just look at how they captured the Rock's punches with the opponent getting up again to feed for another. This is one of the key elements that makes Shut Your Mouth a lot better than its predecessors, but more on that in a moment. You can top X a few times without a direction to pull off a combo. The Rock has his spit punch for his third strike. Topping Circle performs an Irish whip. You can top a direction after topping Circle to throw your opponent wherever you want. And pressing a direction at the same time as Circle is going to perform a grapple move. There's 3 different states your opponent can be in, which determines what moves you're going to perform. There's normal standing, stunned, and groggy. Getting your opponent in a stunned state can be as easy as lifting him off the mat and grappling with him, though getting your opponent groggy can be a little trickier. And set his opponent in this stunned state. It's a brilliant way to set up moves and make the transition into the next move more unique. He also has a move where he takes a punch, but he hits his opponent right back, and he also gets out of the ring the same way he would on TV. Rob Van Dam, one of my favourite characters to play as, floats around the ring pulling off high risk and high flying moves like no one else in the game. Previously, everyone played the same, but when you choose his submission moves over his more impactful moves, these and leapfrog and you can roster fist and doing all sorts of crazy moves. You can also remove the turnbuckle pads for the first time to do extra damage, and
that guy, that's an S tier, man. That gotta be an S tier, bro. S tier. 2K12? Oh, 13? Oh yeah, 13. That's, I'll get an A, bro. I'll get an A. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this show's comp.
I think it's about time we head into WWE 13. We just finished up WWE 12, so if you guys missed eras in all... Yeah, where's X-Pac? Street? You're against me to Irish Whip and RT to reverse. Thank you so much for that. The graphics, hey, look at this. Look at these graphics here. Win the match, forehead. I'm gonna grab a steel chair here. Now, from what I understand, will I get disqualified if I use the steel chair on Mankind, you piece of trash? Oh, he is not gonna let me do it either. Sheesh, man. I'm just remembering back to playing this game. I'm a degenerate. What? We have to complete. Thank you, the big man. Oh. Normal light. Oh! The hot tag. Whoa! That didn't work anything like I wanted it to. Triple A.
What a shot with a chair in clear view of the referee.
I don't know about that.
Call for the bell. Oh my God! I don't believe it. Can anybody stop the Undertaker?
I don't know.
Helmsley and Michaels are in disbelief.
Whoa. Well, we completed all the objectives for that one also, which got us Hunter. Yeah, that's right, because the Hunter Hearst Helmsley did that. Yeah.
Helmsley may have
Oh, here we go. Boom. All right, I am pinning. Oh, it's... Hey, everybody, welcome back to WWE. Them snapmares left and right, baby. Throwing off the ropes. And yeah!
Oh, man.
You damn right.
That's
That's that Nagisa Nozaki kick right there. You can't just kick out of the ace kick, bro. Paul Bear is taking liberties with the fucking ref.
That's an 8 tier, bro. Alright, we got a damn reckoning. I'll get that like a... Let's see, bro. SmackDown, just bring it.
Sucks you have to work on a Sunday.
Does it though?
How about dogs?
Okay.
That brought Peyton Manning.
And you may 60 frames per second in game. Characters look great. The arena too looks more lively. The additional lighting in the bigger venue really does make a difference. We have a fully interactive referee. We have commentators calling.
Like this before, that must.
There are changes to the grapple system though, feature that can only be available in the game, and instead we have the July 2000 fully loaded graphic. The game, then Fred had to get included in the roster, and there's not a lot more to say here about the selectable characters really. It's a bit of a letdown both in terms of superstar count and the superstars included for that time period. Jerry Lynn getting included is pretty awesome. It's good to have guys like Raven 2 and Rhino, but I'm guessing the extra work that Ukes underwent when developing for a new console was the main reason for both the low amount of superstars and the somewhat dated selectable wrestlers and arenas. It's a pretty common occurrence when a new console hits the market. Too, and there's only
football. My favorite football was Blitz. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably my favorite football. After that, I stopped getting into football. Which COD? That's hard. I'll say Bill, the first one. Yeah, the very first one. The zombies though, that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie, the zombies is gonna be the hard one. Cause the zombies, yeah. Just bring it. Just see. W All Stars gonna be at a B, as B grade. W 2K14 is gonna be at an A. Actually, no, B. It's gonna be B. It gotta be B. Yeah. 2K15. Really? With the story mode, the CM Punk story mode? What? No, that's 13. Oh, that's 13. No, I think it was on the cover, and then you're right. SmackDown. CM Punk left after 2013. True. WrestleMania 21 was. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie. It was boring. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Now I'm at what? What? You SmackDown vs. Raw 2011? What? You can't. That's A tier. That's A tier. I ain't gonna lie. It is. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Nah, listen. They had. This what the gameplay
had some amazing games like 13 and 14. It just never hit the same once the SmackDown vs. Raw era was over. So now in 2020, this game is going to be 10 years old soon. If that doesn't make you feel old, I don't know what will. I remember watching the trailer.
It gotta be.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track.
Really?
I start by brain dumping everything I
need.
When he was in TNA during this time, legends are finally slowly coming
RVD.
back.
This one they had
Gold is
RVD.
back in here and it's no longer a $1 DLC. The Rock, Jake the Snake, Ricky Steamboat, Jimmy Snuka, Terry Funk. What I love though is the alternate attires. In older games, only a few wrestlers really had alternate attires. In this game, almost everybody does. Jericho, British Bulldog, line with the arenas. Things
Nah,
to Triple H, the entrances are always top tier.
I feel like
the coolest game. The arenas look the
They
same.
could have been better.
Didn't we all love the 2010 gameplay? But luckily they did make some amazing changes. We're going to do some amazing. Now you can hit your finishers.
But I'll give it. It was the last fight
you
of
can
Raw
hit it.
though.
Want your opponent to go to the middle, you can control that. Which direction you want to hit your.
This is what a Kane actually
feel
like
the
Kane
table on fire, but it kind of get into the ring. It's one big sandbox and it is a wrap out of. Just so much fun in this game. Every chair shot you take, every table you crash through, every ladder you use always looks different. So first up now, the tables and ladders. You can lean them anywhere. On the ropes, on the barricade, on the ring, on the announce table. They're always live objects. As long as one time it might explode from the middle, maybe from the side. Sometimes you just hit it slightly and it doesn't break at all and just fall. Hell in this game. Tables breaking everywhere.
It gotta be
they
A tier.
keep
I can't
you can see the hell you raise. It's just so satisfying having a tables play TLC matches and see how wild I can get. And then you into what they made this game with the intention of it being fun, just like how you used to have fun as a kid playing with their W.
Uh, 12. 12 is ass, bro. Let's look at W12 real quick, bro. I didn't even know why. Yeah, this was a failed game. This was a failed game. And the engine on this game was just so bad, like it was just so bad, bro.
Warfare 3 and I would get salty, or if I was expecting some groundbreaking changes because the name changed, because it was a refresh, but it just felt so average. That was 2011 now in 2020, after playing this game again and looking back, how does it hold up? What's its legacy? Arn Anderson, Kevin Nash, Booker T, kind of, and Edge. The roster has everyone you would expect from the time period, updated CM Punk, John Cena, Undertaker. And the coolest part was, this was when he was still under contract with the UFC. So this game came out in a right stick, yeah, I get it, I need it. But fine and dandy, a lovely addition to make him previously seen. Limb targeting was brought because the SVR series matches were expected. So it's far from perfect. But playing this now, game don't. It doesn't just throw in cutscenes to throw in cutscenes.
I'm gonna give it a D, bro. I actually had a D, bro. Honestly, bro, like that shit. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Let me see, bro.
Want to take the next step with Entivio? Then it's time to talk to your healthcare provider. With Entivio, you may be...
Nah, 2010 is ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, 2010 was ass. But they had everybody in there, though. Primo, Epico, Shad, Tommy Dreamer. It is, yeah, yeah, facts. You're right, yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That shit was ass.
I can't have.
Yeah, no, it was ass. Yeah. The story mode was, I like Mike Knox. I like the story mode was cool though. I'm gonna give it a C, bro. That's a C game. That's a C game. That's a C game. That's a C game. C. Oh, they have the very first SmackDown vs. Raw. SmackDown vs. Raw, the very first one. Let's see. Which one was that one? Oh, 2005? Where? Oh, 2025. Yeah.
All accompanied by alone. Got 51 playable characters here compared to 65 in last year's game. Chip and here by the player during matchups. There's a chop battle for the men and a spanking mini game for women in bra and panties matches. I don't really care for these at all, and they worked wonders in slowing the pace of the match right down to a halt. It felt way more satisfying. The moves felt like they had weight, even though everything flowed so smoothly and lightly in that previous game. You can see that they wanted to make things more lifelike here, but it comes at the cost of some of the little things that made Here Comes the Pain so fun. Further authenticity, we now have a standard hard camera view, which cannot
so many
be
moves you
changed,
can do in there.
and I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of this either. Previously, it felt like the arenas we wrestled in
they got
had
the
more
original
identity
Rock,
because you could see the stage as you
and then
wrestled.
the Rock
This time
bottom.
you've got the pleasure of looking at the audience.
Yeah,
with
true.
faces in particular,
Yeah.
creepy as hell. Why they didn't switch the default camera around, I don't know.
The moves
Don't
are
get
so
me wrong
smooth in
either.
that game.
From bell to bell, SmackDown vs. Raw is still
Yeah,
a
they
very
were
fun
they
game,
were
and I'm sure as stated in the opening video, but it also doesn't feel like a new stream. We have no who's backstage. It looks like she's going to eat feet. It doesn't take long. Now it's time to show off to the ball.
Oh yeah.
Corner
That's what
thinks I should have a tornado.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
Taz tells
That shit was
his
annoying.
that Here Comes the Pain receives today. SmackDown vs. Raw
That
is
shit
still a
was
great
tough,
WWE
bro.
game, and it feels unfair
That
to
one was
add
tight,
Here
like, that
Comes
was
the
tough,
Pain at the end of
I
every
gotta give
sentence
that
when we're
a-
talking
yeah.
about it. The in-ring action's still good, and as
B?
you just saw, the season mode still
It was
loads of fun,
pretty
even though
average,
some
though.
things
It was
got
pretty
removed. It's
And
a
because
wrestling
of the
game
first
I
SmackDown
definitely
was wrong, so
recommend,
I'll
but
give it
you'll
a B.
probably have a better time with the previous
Now we got all
game.
the
Was
2Ks.
the
Oh, we
next
got
game,
2009.
SmackDown vs.
That
Raw
was ass.
2006 an improvement? Yes, it was, and that's thanks to a certain mode that I spent way too much time
I know,
playing,
right?
but
Facts.
I'll talk about that in the next gaming video. I hope you enjoy.
SmackDown Raw 2009. Nah, that shit was ass. It was C.
The new crafted flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings. All
I didn't like 2009. I don't know why. I just didn't like. I couldn't get into it.
Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. Jeff Hardy is absolutely fearless. The man's a daredevil,
I'm about to give it
pure
a D,
and
actually.
simple.
Have you ever seen another superstar?
It was so mid.
Where would we be if they did?
Well, we wouldn't
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I like about this, they had the
I've seen guys knock
they had the
flat
green
out with that.
Finley.
If you can-
They had the green Philly. They had like some other cadence. The story mode was lit. Besides the story mode,
Did you see that?
shit was
He just drove his opponent right through the table.
even look at this shit. Like, come on, man. That's who doesn't move like him for real. That's a sick. Yeah, that was a 2009 was a D, bro. They should let that SmackDown as well. Yeah, D. 17. WrestleMania X.
Where's WWE Superstars?
All Stars?
All Stars,
I put that at a B.
Excuse you?
Yes, it was a B.
That's an A.
That's not an A.
WWE All Stars, bro.
It was not an A.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna show you why it's not an A. I'm gonna show you why it's not an A.
WWE All Stars was great. Look at that.
The graphics is nice though. The graphics is nice though.
The superstar.
I even had Brock. Exactly, you said the graphics were good. He don't look like Brock Lesnar at all. He look like a crazy sister. He look like somebody else. He look like Charlie Horse.
Here we go. Belly suplex.
I'm about to go to S tier. That gotta be S. I ain't gonna lie. It was S. I ain't gonna lie. It was so. It was so creative. It was so creative. I'm going by create. Yeah, I might download it again. By creativity, it was awesome. WrestleMania 6. Let's see. My WrestleMania 6 is ass.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna give that I'm gonna get F. Damn. Okay. Here comes the pain. Such your mouth. I think I did good. But yeah, I'll do.